There is something special going on in Wilcox, Saskatchewan, a village of under 400 people best known for its hockey pedigree. Over the last few years, a core group of basketball players have formed a tight bond, and led by their two stars, they are making the Notre Dame Hounds a prominent name in the basketball ranks.
Wilcox, Saskatchewan is flat for as far as you can see. So when you look out the windows of our weight room, you can literally see 20 miles in any direction. It really takes that stress off the kids and allows them to focus on the things they really need to be focusing on.
We're in the middle of nowhere, like absolutely nothing around us. And we're living in a village, no distractions. As a player, it's like heaven.
My teachers live down the hallway, so if I need some help with an assignment, I can go do that after I go shoot.
Gym time was awesome. Me and Fo, I was in there like 4 times a day. He's my best friend, and no better doing it with my best friend.
Me and him have been talking about this ever since we were young. He's been sort of a big brother figure for me, and I've got to learn from him. It's been a great journey, and he's an amazing player.
Directing these two childhood friends is up-and-coming head coach Adam Huffman, a former University of Regina basketball player who has devoted his time year-round to help his players improve in every aspect of sport and life.
Fofo has always been extremely talented physically, and he's high academic in the classroom. He's turned the corner. He's watching tons of film. There's a hunger there to be better.
He's one of the greatest men I've ever met in my life. Outside of basketball, when you really need something, Adam Huffman is there to help you out.
He's like a second father to me, and he's been there for me through a lot, for me and my family. It's good that he's not only just a coach, but he cares about his players too.
Oh, they're my kids. I know a lot of people like to describe people as a 1 through 5, but if you watch Shawn Henry play, he can literally defend any one of those positions and give you minutes offensively at any one of those positions.
Now, the Hounds look to take the NPA by storm, armed with a unique sense of pride and passion born out of their prairie environment and the rare opportunity they have on a national high school stage.
Please let me call the next hungry dog off the bench, but do not slack. That is not what we wear this for. I bet you we're getting about 40 practices to every game, so when we take the floor, you can just see that the opportunity means so much to the kids.
Back home, we're not getting competition like this, so when we come here, it almost elevates our game.
You are always waiting for that next competition. You'll be marking off the days on the calendars ready to play, because guys are just so amped up to play against high-level competition, and we know we're blessed to have this opportunity.
When we're back in Saskatchewan, we work hard, we play hard, we play for each other, and then when we come here, venues like this, we go to work.
With a player like AJ Lawson on their roster, GTA Prep always gets their opponent's best shot. Opposing players raise their game to try to measure up to the #1 player in the NPH's 2019 class, and Lawson would not have it any other way.
Like before, I never had targets, so I like having it now. People know who I am, so every game I have to play my best, and if I don't, then everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's not the best, he's not #1. So I have to prove myself every game, so I feel like it's a challenge, and it's a good challenge.
He excites me. I'm very proud of that kid. If you saw him a year ago or 2 years ago, you'd say, you know, he's a kid that has potential. And in the last year and a half, 2 years, his skill level, his IQ, his physicality, and you're kind of seeing a lot of these things, and you see him going up against big talent in all through North America. But very rarely do I tell him this, there you go, AJ, proud of you.
I barely hear like compliments. He's always either dissing me, trying to like keep me humble, keep me grounded. He used to train pros and stuff like that before, so he's trying to train me like a pro. I like Coach Coop.
Much like Lawson's progression over the last few years, head coach David Cooper has seen his own personal growth. A former NCAA player who then played and coached professionally, the transition to the prep school ranks came with its own personal challenges, including a disappointing debut season. But that only fueled his fire to improve himself and his players heading into this season. And GTA Prep is much more than just one player.
I think that the biggest part for me, the adjustment, was knowing that I'm not dealing with pros per se that I'm going to have to give instruction to. I had to just take a step back and realize that I had to get into more development. Their commitment and their dedication, their focus to what they're doing, it's exciting to see Some of it's starting to pay off and pay dividends in different ways, and them more as players and as a team than anything else.
We're always in the gym 2 times a day minimum, sometimes even 3 times a day. In the morning, like 6 a.m. to 8, and then in the evening from 3 to 6. So all that extra work we put in, we're confident.
It really comes from the hours and hours that we put in the gym. Coach has us working a lot, like every day, multiple times per day. So it's our work ethic, I guess.
Coach Cooper comes from a professional background. He puts a lot in trust. He developed me a lot. A lot of the moves that I do on the court really comes from practices, and he really developed my skill level.
Half-fifth, he's been playing incredible lately. With Casey, he's been more vocal on the defensive side, getting big rebounds. Josh, he's hitting down shots. We got Dondre, we got Dre. Because of Coop's training, everyone's getting better. I feel like we could win. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
We have a goal to set out, and we want to be a title contender. I think we put ourselves in a good position to take it.
The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only national prep school basketball league is accepting applications from high-level programs from coast to coast. The NPA provides top competition, unrivaled exposure, and every program will have an impact in the growth of the league. We may also be able to provide opportunities for individual players looking to join one of the NPA teams. The team application deadline is April 30th. Email info@northpolehoops.com to start the process for your chance to join a nation inspired.
History has been made in Canadian basketball.
One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim.
Avery Hutchinson! Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
Looking to beat the buzzer. Stick back jab, Jacoby Neath.
Hey! Let's go, man. Good pick, boy.
Transition, Shaheem Malcolm. Oh, someone check that ball for a bruise. With the steal. Blowing past everybody, AJ Lawson.
Let's go, bro.
In transition, throwing it down. Off the backboard, just Shawn Henry. Shaheem Malcolm letting everybody know the Riverhawks have taken flight. Down the lane with the slam. Oh, Sammy Hunter. There's Davis.
That's a dive. That's a dive.
Showtime from the Filipino Wrecking Machine. And if you want to put together a Matthew Daves highlight reel, oh, look out, your boy, Elijah Fisher. Two-handed slam.
Two out of Calgary.
Ooh, no-look pass. Big-time finish. Cole Newkirk. Oh, so if you turn it over like that, it doesn't matter. Number 21, Nas Robert.
Viewer definitely put things into perspective for him.
You want to talk about perspective.
My assist, give me that assist. Oh!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shawn Henry is a man. Raheem Sullivan has the ball in his hand. 2 on the clock, gets into the lane. Floater game! Floater game! Floater game! Raheem Sullivan wins the floater game! And this game is over! Semi-final, number 2. Uppercase, Casey Izagu of GTA Prep. The man in the middle, number 35 in the red. Staring down just Shawn Henry, number 11 in the white. Izagu wins it to Tristan Lindo. The Hounds get it back. This is the Notre Dame Hounds, the top seed in the NPA National Championship Tournament out of Wilcox, Saskatchewan. Simply unheard of that a top seed would be coming out of the prairies at really any level. Taking on the GTA Prep. I guess you can call them the home team, based out of Mississauga, Ontario. Number 4 seed, sorry.
Thank you to the 300+ fans in attendance today in person. And thank you for everybody watching at home and supporting the National Preparatory Association. We guarantee you we will get better every year. This league will get stronger with talent. More scholarships will be awarded. And thank you to my partner here all week long, Jason Tom, commissioning. Shawn Henry opening it up.
That is the NPA's most outstanding player this season, the leading scorer at over 28 points per game, just Shawn Henry. Awarded that title before this game, along with his head coach, Adam Huffman, taking a crew of kids west of Ontario, putting them together over 2 years, and have led them to an undefeated season this year after going 4-8 last year. I think we kept that secret from Coach Huffman long enough. He looked genuinely surprised at the announcement. Also putting a bit, even more, like, did they need more of a target on their back? Henry, no good. Already the top seed. Also Coach of the Year, most outstanding player.
Bodies hitting the deck here early on. Everything on the line. You saw Central Tech leave it all on the floor prior to this game. And this will be no different.
Central Tech came up on the losing end against the defending champion Canada Top Flight Academy, who overcame quite a differential in the foul department in the last game. Dave Falar and Adadigan mic'd up for this game, semifinal action. The biggest game in the career of the Hounds collectively. There's AJ Lawson, coast to coast, facilitating, 3-ball, cash money, DeAndre Pierre. Ayak gets it to go. I know many of you do not know the Notre Dame Hounds. You will by the end of this game.
I have no idea who's going to win this contest, but I will tell you this. This is going to be an entertaining matchup. The loser of this game will still play a consolation final at 3 p.m. tomorrow. They will take on the Central Tech Blues. And nobody likes the consolation final, but when you have the Blues with 10 seniors on the team, you have to know that they're going to care about that game, wanting to end their careers on a winning fashion. Early on, GTA Prep, a 2-point lead. Henry can't corral it. Carter Kahinka, back out Henry. He's going to attack all game long. Casey Azagu trying to draw the charge. Henry
so physical.
Battling.
Got hit on the wrist that time. Go to the line. This guy means business, ladies and gentlemen.
A quiet 35 for Shawn Henry in the quarterfinal matchup against the RNS Riverhawks.
Don't forget, 15 boards and 4 assists.
Quiet 35, 15, and 4.
How's that possible?
I don't know. It was
like
very,
quiet 35.
very businesslike. Ooh,
the guy has not. Did he smile, by the way, when you gave him his award?
I quietly said to him, I know you're going to smile for me. But I don't know if the camera caught it. Hafith Moalen running off the Azagu screen. Kick back out, Tristan Lindo. Azagu skying for the board. Casey Azagu, the Defensive Player of the Year, averaged a double-double this season. The only member of the NPA to do that. Averaging just over 11 and 10 a game. These two teams have not played each other. These two teams are very well coached. And so many interesting matchups. The Hounds can match GTA for their size. It'd just be interesting to see if they can match them for their speed. Oh, Moalen picked off by Ade Falar and Adadigan to Shawn Henry. Shawn Henry just loves to eat the tin.
Man, this is going to be a heck of a semi. Let's see what the call is here. And that ankle of DeAndre Pierre bugging him from yesterday. He's trying to play through the pain.
AJ Lawson, no good. Fofo to Henry. Hutchinson, great pass from Shawn Henry. Could have been a goaltend, went uncalled. Hutchinson pulls it back out. Ade Falarin, Adadigan.
A little too strong on that one.
What do you expect from a guy who's built like a linebacker? Little amped up for this game is Fofo.
What's crazy is that he's actually trimmed down.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's crazy that that kid doesn't have an offer on the table. If you're a Division I coach and you're watching right now, kid's got over a 90% academic average. He's the best leader that they've ever had at Notre Dame.
Wingspan.
Wingspan is 6'11", super athletic, high character kid. Double-double machine. What more do you want?
Almost triple-double machine.
Pull the trigger, man. What are you waiting for?
This kid was knocking on the door of a triple-double through the first half of the season. Has played against high-caliber competition even outside of the NPA.
Played against prolific prep. If that's not good enough for you, had 25 on them.
The Sun Youth Tournament as well, if I'm correct.
That's right. Played against Thetford.
Henry pulling it down. Ooh, finds Ayak beyond everybody. Nice, quick pass. And I'm really curious to see. I think Notre Dame has the advantage when it comes to the big men, just because Izagu just doesn't have that polished offensive game. AJ Lawson is pure from range. Sholayak just tapped his chest, said, that's on me. That's a great matchup. Sholayak, a lockdown athletic defender, I think he could match A.J. Lawson.
He can, but he's got to keep him in deny. You got to play A.J. early and not allow him to catch.
Newkirk. I know it was after the whistle, but I think Cole Newkirk seeing that go through the rim is just helpful for him. Both he and Carter Kahinka just did not have it going. And that's what I mean about the length on this Notre Dame squad. The length on this Notre Dame squad has more offensive polish than the size on GTA Prep, and that's where I think the advantage can be for this team.
No doubt, and I think one of the things that coaches have not seen is Newkirk spread and stretch it out that far out off the floor, and he can make those. You saw his form pretty fluid.
A date again. Strong once again. Look at Ayak leaping with A.J. Lawson. That's going to be so fun to watch that matchup, and you mentioned DeAndre Pierre with that ankle. He does not look good. He just walked to the end of the bench.
A.J. Lawson slicing and dicing, switching direction in traffic. This is how he started the game yesterday, as an assist man, getting his teammates involved, setting them up, and then filling it up later in the game.
Dondre Reddick hit a three, comes up with the loose ball. GTA Prep. Oh! Tristan Lindo almost crowned. But instead, they call it a charge. Newkirk stepping in. I don't think you will see a team draw more charges than the Notre Dame Hounds do.
And Hutchinson's handle has definitely improved over this season.
Henry, strong with the ball. Ayak, he can get that done, but is well off. He can be nothing but net, and then he can be at the point where he can't hit the broadside of a barn sometimes.
Well, it looks to me like they're shooting with nerves right now. Just a little bit of nervousness in the shooting of Notre Dame. A lot of them are too strong.
This Newkirk-Iziagu matchup's going to be interesting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good size and strength on both of them.
Newkirk can get under your skin in a hurry, the way he plays. He's trying to step out, pulling easy out. Hutchinson. That's another, I mean, Hutchinson, we had mentioned a number of times how solid he's been at the point guard position for Notre Dame, allowing Fofo to play off the ball. And Hafith Moalen, who can cook on the offensive end, is going to have his hands full with Hutchinson on the defensive end. Henry definitely got the size, but here comes A.J. Lawson.
As a teammate right now.
But that's what Henry just said to Ayak.
You got to let him know.
He said he just put the hands up like, you got to tell me. Timeout early for Adam Huffman. 3:27 left in the first quarter. Stay with us. We'll be back. We are just getting started. Semifinal number 2.
The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only national prep school basketball league is accepting applications from high-level programs from coast to coast. The NPA provides top competition, unrivaled exposure, and every program will have an impact in the growth of the league. We may also be able to provide opportunities for individual players looking to join one of the NPA teams. The team application deadline is April 30th. Email info@northpolehoops.com to start the process for your chance to join a nation inspired. The National Preparatory Association is
NPH National Showcase Circuit. From the grassroots level to the pros, a system has been developed through the National Showcase Circuit. North Pole Hoops hosts 3-day camps in Canada's major basketball markets that focus on exposure.
Back to live game action. Fofo with the hoop. The Hounds are down 3. That basket just gave them 11 in the game. Hutchinson D'ing up Hafith Moalen, who cooks him on the crossover. Henry thought he had it clean. Kahinka checks in the game, size for size.
And it's very important for the Hounds that the bigs don't miss an assignment on Casey and have to have Shawn Henry slide over and help. You cannot afford for Shawn Henry to get into early foul trouble. I know that's just one, but if he picks up 2 before the end of this quarter, that's trouble for the Hounds.
Good sign for GTA Prep. Isiago hitting his first free throw. Well off on the second. Henry backing down from midcourt, hands it back to his...
And I think they should try to get it back to him and let him back him down inside the paint.
Fofo hard to the hole. He'll go to the line, shoot 2. Always with a smile on his face is Ade Falar and Ade again.
And one thing with Fofo on that possession there, he's fading away from the basket. He's lucky to get that call.
In case you didn't see our feature on the Notre Dame Hounds, Ade Falar and Ade again at the line grew up playing against Shawn Henry. 2 childhood friends, Henry from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Fofo out of Regina. Grew up playing against each other. Quickly started to become tight and mentioned and always talked about how special it would be to get them on the same team. In steps Adam Huffman, who took over the reins of the basketball program for the Notre Dame Hounds. Brings these 2 together. 2 straight seasons coaching these 2 special young men. Keeps him home this summer as Casey Isiago hits the jumper. Keeps him home in the summertime. They train 2 days. Shawn Henry helps head coach Adam Huffman coach Team Saskatchewan.
Good curl off of that screen from Choliak, but the pass off the mark from Kahinka.
And these 2 players have shown the fruits of their labor to start this season. Both of them in great shape to start the year, and I think the biggest difference, these Hounds, they are deep this season. And a mysterious team here in the NPA. In the bonus, GTA Prep going to the line to shoot 2. Avery Hutchinson.
It's that over-aggressive style from GTA Prep. Really like to get under you. But it's way too early in this game to get these guys in bonus.
Knocked to the ground, no call.
They get the reset and it's down to 9. Kahinka from the corner. He's one of their sharpshooters, committed to the University of Calgary.
Oh, A.J. Lawson, change of direction, full speed. Moalen, no good. Fofo, push it back the other way, so strong out there. Great look to Choliak. See, this is what concerns me about a GTA Prep team. The body language and the miscommunication that they seem to be.
Did he just get a delay of game warning for that? He put it right in front of the rim. I'm not a fan of that call, man.
Lawson, kick back out. Ade again. Offensive rebound. Sorry, defensive rebound. Greg Wint started yesterday. Coming off the bench today. Hutchison. A.J. Lawson squaring him up.
A lot of length.
Kahinka.
Kahinka thought about it.
Choliak. Back rim and out. Hutchison smart, they didn't pick up the foul. Was trying to get the jump ball call, didn't get it. Lawson launching. Rebound Reddick. He's been key for them in this first quarter. You know this is a big game because head coach Adam Huffman has the hooded jacket off. He's going just the polo.
And he's really slimmed down this year. I remember seeing him last season, man. He was getting husky.
Hey man, University of Regina. Former player. Prairie boy, born in Alaska, I believe. Need to have that winter coat. GTA holding on to this 1-point lead.
And the big man for GTA Prep getting a little bit of a breather here to end off this first quarter. Hutchinson with a steal and a finish.
Lawson flying. Oh, and I think you're going to see an awful lot of that. Guys attempting to take the charge, kick out Najian Simmons from downtown. He was big in their quarterfinal game as well.
He hit, I think, 3 or 4 threes in the quarterfinal.
You may not hear the name Najian Simmons too often, but I'll tell you, this kid fills his role perfectly. And I think head coach David Cooper would tell you that in a hurry, how key he is for this squad. We see Noah Leto for the first time today.
Smart substitution by Huffman here, giving Fofo Etadogan a little bit of a breather with 30 seconds to go.
This is where Scholl has struggled throughout his career at the line. That's the second. Allen. Shawn Henry wasn't fooled. Took a quick look up at the shot clock, did Henry. Allen pretty far out from the rim with 8 on the clock. Kick back out. Ooh, Ayak almost got his hand on that. That would have been not a good move. Battling for it. GTA Prep comes up with it. 2 on the clock. They got a rush. Running clock. Not happening.
That's it, Scotty. That's it, boy.
3-point lead. GTA Prep after the first. I hope you're enjoying yourself. We got 3 more quarters of this to come.
Chill, chill. My name is AJ Lawson and I'm mic'd up for North Pole Hoops. Let's get it. You know what to do. We do this. Get it, boy! Yo, juice me, juice me, juice me, juice me. Oh, yay. Let's need some juice. Oh, yeah. It's definitely gonna work today. Yup. Oh! Hey! Hey, 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 hey.
All right, get you right out with it. Have some fun. Let's go out here. Let's get some stuff.
Yes, sir. Straight blood. Oh!
We have topped the 300 viewer number.
Live viewers, that is.
We're live?
Yes, sir.
Tristan, you didn't tell me we were live. Gotcha. Oh, once again. Ooh.
That looked good.
Yep.
Simmons.
Hutchinson, full sprint down the floor. Oh, great pass.
These guys are doing a good job filling the lanes in transition and pushing the ball ahead. Hands up. Look at these hands by Hutchinson. Excellent defense.
This is the second unit for GTA Prep. Sholayak, you better watch out. You don't want to jump with him, but he did not take it at the rim. Tried to finesse it home. Henry, you can bang him all you want. He's going to get right back up. One of the lines that head coach Adam Huffman said, and not taking anything away from any of his opponents. He just said it was just a basic human nature. Their playing teams, as in the Notre Dame Hounds from Wilcox, Saskatchewan, are playing teams that, you know, can roll out of bed, take their time at home, get in the car, drive with their parents to the game, and play in a national championship. The Hounds have to get on a team bus, pack up 6 days worth of stuff, get on a plane, get on another plane, get on another plane, to get to where they're going to go to play top-level talent.
You're right.
They just have a little bit more on the line. Not saying they want it more, but they may want it more.
I'm saying they want it more. I'm saying they want it more, man. These guys have been so hungry, and they've been waiting on this matchup. They want to play GTA Prep. They wanted to play Central Tech. They offered Central Tech to pay most of their way to play them on home turf.
Truth. Fofo into the corner. Hutchinson, look at Fofo skying. And you know what I love?
Another one. Ooh. 7 rebounds for Adafaloran Etidogan.
And what I love about these Hounds, well, it's Joshua Houghton pushing lead back to 3. The Hounds very rarely go up soft. Kahinka. You know,
Halati tried to sell that one. That didn't look like a foul to me either.
And you know what? The refs are not going to be biting on this today. They know what's on the line. These refs have done a great job of understanding the level of play and what's on the line. But I'll tell you this, you cannot leave Joshua Houghton open. He was out most of this season with an ankle injury. Very hard to scout him when you haven't seen him. And there he is getting after it. Taking it away from Shawn Henry. Jump ball. Joshua Houghton making an impact right now. The Hounds getting it back. Ayak inbounding. Down 4. Oh, Henry, drop step, finish.
That's what you get from the most outstanding player in this league.
Houghton hit a 3, bothered Henry coming up with a jump ball, and Henry took it right back at him, but ooh, that would have been
off balance on that one.
Impressive.
Very unselfish there
Hutchinson
by
gave
Henry.
Up an easy basket. A Dave Fuller and a date again is gassed up for this game.
Who would have thunk a team from Saskatchewan got ballers like this? Because remember, Saskatchewan can't play basketball. No team outside of Ontario can play basketball. There's no talent outside of Ontario.
If you're good, you have to come to Ontario to play basketball.
Pure sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen.
We're proving this wrong, folks.
Absolutely. We know how much talent is in Western Canada. We've seen the sleeping giant of Alberta time and time again.
But not every kid can pack up his or her life, have the money to go play high-level basketball for 6 months.
Well, then we will come to them, and that is exactly what we're going to do next season when we host one of these sessions on the West Coast in British Columbia and a mini session in Saskatchewan.
If you're west of Ontario, you want into the NPA, let us know. info@northpolehoops.com. Ayak.
He's got Henry right beside him. Ayak's decision-making in these last few possessions here, questionable.
No good from the corner. Henry, ooh, almost lost it. Stayed with it. Hutchinson, wow. He was so far off on his first 3 to see him make it wet that time. That's surprising. You know what else is surprising? Hounds find themselves up 3 now.
And that's surprising? Why?
They trailed the entire game.
Well, they're doing everything right now. I mean, with the exception of that one non-pass from Ayak, everything else looks good. And Ayak, you know he's going to make the adjustments. He's been big for the Hounds all season long.
And just on time, A.J. Lawson from downtown. It's every time his team needs him for a big shot, A.J. answers the bell.
That's what he does. He's a clutch player.
Handoff to Fofo. Back down. Kahinka working.
No rebound there. Everybody on the perimeter.
Ayak trying to lock up Lawson. Moalen didn't look like he had his feet fully set. Kahinka comes down with it.
This is some good basketball, Jay.
High-level basketball. I'm telling you, I'm looking across everybody in the stands. Ain't nobody looking down at their phone. Henry. Strong with the ball. Just Shawn Henry flexing on him.
You can't stop that guy. That's the most outstanding player of the year in the NPA. You can't stop him.
Flexing on him, but you wouldn't know. Shawn Henry keeps the ice grill on tight. He'll go to the line, look for the three-point play as Casey Izagu checks back in. Well, what a chess match we're seeing here between the coaches on the two sidelines as well. Head coach David Cooper at GTA Prep and the NPA Coach of the Year Adam Huffman of the Notre Dame Hounds. Oh, Moalen, that is not what you want to see at Nationals. You do not want to see your player standing out of bounds, taking a pass off a drive and dish. Just a little mental mistake. Guess if you're going to have that at any point midway through the second quarter, you can handle it. Ooh, Fofo.
Almost traveled on that one.
Hutchinson. That's a tough place to give it to Fofo when he has uppercase Casey Izagu.
Uppercase, I like it.
Shout out, Tristan. Not just an online stream operator extraordinaire. Creativity to the max. Ayak. Another tough pass. I would say the Hounds. Oh no, I thought AJ Lawson was going to try to crown him. Foul on the floor. Calling it on Fofo. Adam Huffman can't believe it. What's interesting about that, Ade Falarin, Adedigan getting into a little bit of foul trouble, but he and Adam Huffman, they're not only on the same page, they're on the same sentence, those two. Fofo just looked at his head coach and said, don't worry, I got it. Travel on Casey Izagu. This game means so much to both these squads. You can just see it on their faces on the sidelines, living and dying with every possession. Wint, look at the D by GTA Prep. Hounding the Hounds, if you will. Kahinka, that's off. Oh, Wint slipped underneath the basket. Travel. Just bad luck. AJ Lawson. Oh, pulls up. Ayak looked away for half a second. AJ launched, gets it back. Nice pass to Izagu. Can't finish. Tip in. I think Kahinka got it into his own basket.
As well by AJ.
Absolutely.
AJ's vision, man, it's just improving steadily. He sees well over the defense. He's got good feel. He understands spacing, and he's going to be an excellent guard at the next level.
Fofo put it down the floor in a bad spot. 3 in the key, going back the other way. I think that was Wyatt Hope. Tied at 33 with 3:33 to go. Moalen pull-up jumper. You know, he gives so much credit to his head coach, David Cooper, for teaching him so many of his dribbling techniques. And Moalen has steadily gained confidence as the season progressed. One man who doesn't need any added confidence is that man right there, Ade Falarin, Adedigan. 1 point lead for the Hounds.
Good take, AJ. He noticed the defender way turned around, hips away from the rim. The recognition, you got to give him credit on the IQ as well. He sees the entire floor, knows where everybody is, and knows when to attack, when to slow down and speed up. That's easy money for AJ.
the second, putting his team back into the lead. Back and forth. Fofo gets it sent back by Lindo.
Not aggressive enough. He's going away from the contact. I don't know why. This is not Fofo. Fofo attacks strong in that guy's chest normally.
Great ball movement. Lawson can't cash it. Simmons offensive rebound. Lindo pull-up jumper. That is wet.
And on the floor, the youngster, Cameron Harris. Class of 2022, number 12 in the red on your screen.
Ooh, almost had it taken away. GTA Prep trapping Kahinka off again. Big rebound. You want to see Ayak keep that ball up. Brought it down, had it stripped. Happens all the time. Moalen kicked back out. That three has been open all game. Ayak, rebound. Fofo.
Couldn't have asked for a better first half between these two teams.
Oh, pulling from range. No. Kahinka misses the rebound. AJ checks the clock. Getting beat up by a lacrosse player. No, Ayak switches back onto him. On the wing, Moalen. No good. Fofo. You know, the Hounds are getting a little lazy bringing that ball down, and GTA Prep getting hands in consistently. Hope. Back out Ayak.
And they've been playing without Shawn Henry for quite some time, allowing him to rest a little bit.
I'm going to guess that Adam Huffman's going to try to go the rest of this half without Henry.
That's awesome. The fact that
fouls.
They're only down 3 with Henry not on the floor for a majority of the second. That is a blessing.
Date again. Lindo on him. Lindo, a great defender, switched off Lawson. Fofo picked up his dribble. That is not a smart move. Ho! Launching, not his shot. Had to beat the clock though. 1 minute left, 3-point lead, GTA Prep. Lindo is so good and so fundamentally strong. Date again, finds Kahinka. He has got to hit a shot if the Hounds are gonna have a chance in this game. Ayak to Fofo, wide open three. Oh, I thought that was gonna make it.
Good reset here by Kahinka. Smart
Hutchinson.
choice.
Ayak,
inside.
Good pass. Yeah, I could hear that slap from here. How are you arguing that call? Sorry, that was a slap of the hands, right?
Yeah, and he's not arguing the call. He was actually just mad at Casey for not staying vertical on that.
Okay. Shawn Henry checking back in with 25 seconds to go.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that you're risking him potentially picking up another foul with 25 seconds.
I bet the last thing that Coach Huffman said to him is, don't foul. Greg Wint picking up not a foul you like to see. Got a timeout for the Hounds. They're down 4, 24 seconds left. Huff wants to talk over his defense.
Everyone has their story. What's yours? Were you born with the ball in your hands? Or were you a late bloomer? Are you a dead-eye shooter? Or a high flyer?
Throws up an alley-oop! All elbow! Williams!
Are you a leader? Or an elite role player? North Pole Hoops wants to know. What's your story?
Rep by rep, you push yourself. effort is only half the battle. Doubt sets in.
24.4 left. Head coach David Cooper, I'm sure, drew up something here with AJ Lawson being the linchpin. They're going to want to hold on to this. They're guaranteed to have the lead at halftime if they're smart with this final possession. Lindo drives. Almost dished it off to Zagu. Lawson's going to pull it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Hutchinson on him. AJ step back. Had two guys open. Corner three, no good. The Hounds have to be happy about that defensive stand. They trail by 4 at halftime. The top seed trailing the number 4 seed, GTA Prep, through 20 minutes. We'll be back, second half action after a 10-minute break.
It's on the land. It's on the land. That's gravity, right? But no, but no one was on there yet. No one was on there yet.
Euro.
Come on!
Frick, I gotta finish the first one. Good pass, Jay. Hey, stay there, stay there, stay there. Give me the assist, boy. Give me the assist, boy. Oh, yeah! Give me that, Chief. Let's go, bro. Free throws, we eat these every day, practice every day. Ah, next one for sure. Yup, I knew it. I knew it. Hey, yo, hey, Tristan, get it? Yo, call stack hot, trust me, stack hot. Give me that. So have to play hard.
Live stream too?
Live stream, definitely. Can't mess up. If you mess up,
let's go, stretch it out, let's go.
You look a little cheesy, I had to come cheer you up. So start shooting, bro. When you shoot, yo, when those guys are coming on the zone and you catch it, you see a little bit of air. Just pull it, bro. You know you're a shooter, bro. Come on. Hey, Vegas. Yeah! He's abs. He's abs. Let's go, bro. Give me some, bro. Yeah. Hey, that's his first buck, no? That's first buck of the season. You have to give some love. Yup, you ain't going nowhere. I promise you. Pass it, better pass it. Yo, I knew it. Hey, Bobo, yeah. I'm gonna debrief him. We're debriefing Casey. Oh, debriefing Casey too. Debrief. Hey. Hey, I won! Hey, okay, one more. Yes, mine. Hey, Josh, if I miss it, I promise you you're shooting next one. I ain't gonna miss though. Yup. I ain't gonna miss. Oh. I'm so sorry. Debrief. Debrief. He's getting cheese. Hey, Ty. I won't get a next foul. Trust me. Hey. Let's go, bro. Don't jump. Oh my God.
And the mic'd up game for AJ Lawson has now come to an end.
I said, oh my God.
What'd you say?
I said, let's go, bro. Don't jump.
You got 5?
Yes.
How do you eject my #1 prospect, bro?
Bro, tell him again, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I was going for a triple-double too. Really? They ejected me. I'm really cheesed. I'm cheesed. It's all good though. Good game. Good game.
Fade to black, and we're out.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. From the Maritimes to the nation's capital.
I just like the sound.
Brady Cancun, my goodness.
To the 6.
Oh, big block there.
To the prairies.
By Shawn Henry.
All the way to British Columbia. This is the NPA.
One hand jam! All over the defense! My lord! Goodness gracious! Campbell with the facial. Oh! E-man! Defense to offense.
Cummins, that is
no
not
way.
the guy.
No way!
Cummins.
Oh! Plus the foul! Got the
another good one. There is Sammy Hunter. And then Lawson. Oh my Lord.
And look at this. Danilo Jiricic ending his high school career with a dagger of a spike.
GTA Prep wisely feeding the hot hand. Oh, nice step back, cross through. And we got Sidney Kabongo on fire right now.
Oh! How about that nasty from Shawn Henry?
Stick back, Chris Hagan.
Not back.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet. Putting a man in the rim.
In transition with the cock back, one hand pounded. Woo! DeAndre Pierre all over the rim. Oh! Down the lane, Stephen Rawwire.
Everybody on their feet as Canada Top Flight Academy are the first high school age national champions in the history of Canadian basketball. Everybody on their feet as Canada Top Flight Academy are the first high school age national champions in the history of Canadian basketball.
We know that it's only going to get harder, especially, everybody's going to be getting better teams, and that it just puts a target on our back. So we know we're going to have to push harder, and every game is going to be a tough game.
This year, we're trying to win it for sure. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
We're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play, compete, because these guys want it.
Either kill or be killed, on the court, you have to be competitive. You have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to do well in the sport.
Do we play with a chip? We make it so. It's who we are.
If you're going to put it all on the line every night, then you could come play on Central Tech.
Something about TBA is everyone is together, this family-like vibe. There's no questions about it. We have to win. If we don't win, it's a failure. I see that.
Well, Kitchener, we're not really known as a basketball city. Having that underdog mentality is just giving us extra motivation.
Hamilton's really, everyone's trying to prove themselves. Everyone's trying to show that they're better than other people.
Going to nationals and show people that we're not finishing last, we're coming for the championship.
We have Core, I think he's the best big in the league. And then we have the best shooter in the league, Okai. And then we have Josh, I think he's the best low post player in the league. I think when we hit our stride, no one's going to be able to stop us.
Basketball is so global now. Everyone plays, everyone has a passion for it, everyone sees it. And these kids come from all around the world, including British Columbia. 25 years ago, I never would have believed it, but what a difference today.
The East Coast gets overlooked a lot, so I'm looking forward to putting Nova Scotia on the map.
No, Maritimes, we're gritty. The ball on the floor, we're gonna be the first on the ground to get it for sure.
People ask me about Montreal, what's special about Montreal? And I say, it's the way that people integrate all together. So this team represents a little bit of that.
People always are kind of talking down, to the Prairies, but we have the ballers out there.
Back in Saskatchewan, we work hard, we play for each other, and then when we come here, for venues like this, we go to war.
Everybody on their feet as Canada Top Flight Academy are the first high school age national champions in the history of Canadian basketball.
We know that it's only going to get harder, especially, everybody's going to be getting better teams, and that it just puts a target on our back. So we know we're going to have to push harder, and every game is going to be a tough game.
This year, we're trying to win it for sure. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
We're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play, compete, because these guys want it.
Either kill or be killed, on the court, you have to be competitive. You have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to do well in the sport.
Do we play with a chip? We make it so. It's who we are.
If you're going to put it all on the line every night, then you can come play on Central Tech.
Something about TBA is everyone is together, this family-like vibe. There's no questions about it. We have to win. If we don't win, it's a failure. I see that.
Well, Kitchener, we're not really known as a basketball city. Having that underdog mentality is just giving us extra motivation.
Hamilton's really, everyone's trying to prove themselves. Everyone's trying to show that they're better than other people.
Going to nationals and show people that we're not finishing last, we're coming for the championship.
We have Core, I think he's the best big in the league. And then we have the best shooter in the league, Okai. And then we have Josh, I think he's the best low post player in the league. I think when we hit our stride, no one's going to be able to stop us.
Basketball is so global now. Everyone plays, everyone has a passion for it, everyone sees it. And these kids come from all around the world, including British Columbia. 25 years ago, I never would have believed it, but what a difference today.
The East Coast gets overlooked a lot, so I'm looking forward to putting Nova Scotia on the map. No, Maritimes, we're gritty. The ball on the floor, we're gonna be the first on the ground to get it for sure.
People ask me about Montreal, what's special about Montreal? And I say, it's the way that people integrate all together. So this team represents a little bit of that.
People always are kind of talking down, to the prairies, but we have the ballers out there.
Back in Saskatchewan, we work hard.
You are watching those Notre Dame Hounds as the top seed in the national championship tournament. They're stuck 4 against GTA Prep. In the red, Lindo there to clean up the mess. Ade Falar and Ade again, running off the Shawn Henry screen. Henry sat out almost the entire second quarter. Gonna believe he's gonna be a bit of a caged animal in this one, but they're fronting him in the post. Oh, Ade again found a nicely open Hutchinson, but ooh, that's a launch. Whoa, teardrop off glass to beat the shot clock. It's a heck of a shot from Ade Falar and Ade again.
And he just got himself into double-double mode, 11 points and 10 rebounds for the 6'1" guard with a 6'11" wingspan.
Dondre Reddick should have let that ball go. It was deflected, but just, I think in his mind, he figured that somehow his team had touched it, caught it, and he was out of bounds, giving the ball right back. Of note in this game, DeAndre Pierre is out with an ankle injury. He does not look like he's going to return. And AJ Lawson also a little banged up out there, not moving as freely as we're used to seeing. They're doing a great job fronting Henry in the post.
And that bench, I blame that on the bench, and that's exactly what Huffman did. He looked at the bench. Now, mind you, the players have to be informed and know what's going on the floor, but it's on your side, closest to your bench. What are you guys doing?
Falling asleep at the wheel in the opening minutes of the third quarter was the Hounds. AJ Lawson, effortless from range. The Hounds are stuck 7, their biggest deficit of the game. Fofo trying to run off the Ajax screen, but he picks up the dribble. Hutchinson to Henry, pulls up. Well short. Oh, AJ almost gave it up. Gets tripped up, no call. Ooh, yeah, Ajax reached in. No, they gave it to Kahinka. Nope. Nope. It was Sholayak with the foul. Oh, DeAndre Pierre is back in there. Just inbounded. Nope, sorry. That was Dondre Reddick. The 5 and 6s on this team look similar on the jerseys. And there is Reddick. Oh, in and out. Ziagu trying to come down with it. Fofo battles him.
Fofo getting a rebound over the big man, Casey Ezagu. Oh. The defensive player of the year, Casey Ezagu.
Shawn Henry, no foul call, but will take the basket, cutting it to 5. Bounces right back up and just keeps going. That's Shawn Henry's game. Hutchinson has his hands full with AJ. They come down with it. Yep, Lawson gonna get called for the foul. Fofo helping him up. I'll tell you this. Both Fofo and Shawn Henry, they won't admit it right now on the floor, but they're both fans of AJ Lawson's game.
And likewise, I think the other way around as well. AJ's very respectful of his opponents and shows love.
I'll always remember AJ almost banging it on a defender yesterday, and right in the sight line was Shawn Henry watching the game from the stands, jumping up, amazed at the athleticism. Mutual respect high in the National Preparatory Association. A date again.
And they got to look to keep exploiting this mismatch here. A little bit of a mismatch. Lindo guarding Jashawn.
AJ Lawson, another level of speed when he gets in the open floor.
And he's playing on a busted up ankle, mind you, and you'll see him kind of hobbling around a little bit, just fighting through it.
Hutchinson almost loses it. That's a backcourt violation, time count violation. Leads back up to 7. GTA Prep looking to get the double digits for the first time tonight. Oh, Zagu. Ooh, that was a travel. Changed the pivot foot. Dadigan fouls him.
It's nuts that Dadigan's able to get up like that and time it so perfectly on a big man. Like, I've seen this guy block so many bigs. I've never seen any guard block as many bigs as he has.
Ziago misses. Kahinka just subbed off the floor for Newkirk. The Hounds, if they're going to have a chance to win this game, they need to get some type of scoring from someone other than Fofo and Shawn Henry. Ayak. Oh, took it right at the big man. Just not a smart move, and we're going back the other way. Ayak, you know, he started hot yesterday in the quarterfinal, and that was such a great sign for the Hounds. But in this game, Ayak has not been able to bring it offensively. Carter Kahenko has been 0-4. Hutchinson has had moments, but unsustained. And GTA Prep just has so many weapons.
Cole Newkirk sliding in late there to help Casey. Casey almost banged on all of them.
Offensive rebound, Lindo comes down with it.
Hafith Mwalin and Tristan Lindo, I think collectively have been major X factors for GTA Prep. You're gonna get what you're gonna get from AJ Lawson, the #1 player in 2019, and Casey, the defensive player of the year. But as role players, they have played it to a T.
Take a look once more at the bracket. So Canada Top Flight Academy, the defending champs, you'll see all the way on the right of your screen, they have advanced to the 2018 NPA National Championship game. They await the winner of the Hounds and GTA Prep. Central Tech on their way back to Toronto. I'm sure they are going to be quietly rooting for GTA Prep. I think the Blues want the Hounds. Those are two teams that have not been able to cross paths yet this year. And I'm sure The Blues want it. I know it's a consolation game, but still, if you win that game, you are crowned a top 3 team in the nation. It's still lots to be decided here today. 49-41 currently for GTA Prep in the red. You're taking a look at them right now. AJ Lawson battling a bit of a banged up ankle. You can see a bit of a limp as he walks to the sideline to inbound, but GTA Prep definitely has a deep squad that can help take some of the pressure off the top player in the class of 2019. Iziagu getting away with some walks. The Hounds need to gang rebound.
Avery Hutchinson picking up another foul. Second.
What's the last foul? I was just saying 14 as the shot clock should be at 14. That's what I was saying. Fouls on 4. Good? Yeah. Good. Watch out.
Got the fouls worked out. Dondre Reddick at the line. Don't look now. Double-digit lead, GTA Prep. Kahinka. Hutchinson down low, Henry. Coming up short on the post move. Nice look from Moalen. Oh, Ayak brought it down. Hounds got to be careful. They bring the ball down below their waist fairly often on the rebounds, and they've had it poked away a number of times. Right there it was Lindo called for the foul. Just creeping up on the midway point of the third quarter. The Hounds stuck 10 with the ball. Date again off the Henry screen. Kahinka. Henry. You know, the offense is pretty basic right now for the Hounds. They're feeding Henry in the post. Got it to go that time to get it back to single digits. Lindo working on Henry. Kick out. Lindo again. Hafith Moalen passes it up. AJ Lawson. Cash money from downtown. AJ pushes the lead back to 11. Inbounding. Ayak. There is Henry again. I mean, if the Hounds are going to come back from this double-digit deficit, I guess it's going to be Shawn Henry who's going to have to do it. That's got to be a charge.
AJ Lawson, way to turn the corner, though, and use that downhill speed. Well, smart play by the defense.
The game plan's pretty obvious defensively against AJ Lawson. You just got to get someone there to beat him to the ball, which is easier said than done. Beat him to the spot to draw the charge, because you're not going to be able to stop him. The speed is just another level. Fofo. Kahinka.
And the Hounds just have so many sets, it doesn't matter how much you've scouted them, you don't know what's coming.
Ayak. Henry comes up the strip, takes it hard.
Wow, what a take. On
no
the
whistle.
reverse, no call.
think this is intense? You think there's a lot on the line? I think there's a lot on the line right now. This is still 3:45 left in the third quarter. These teams are juiced up. The national championship, a berth in the finals on the line. Lawson swats it out. Hutchinson gonna have to get it over midcourt. Easier said than done with Mo Allen on you. Hutchinson picks up the dribble. Hayak faces up Zagu. Fofo strong on the post. Doesn't get the roll. Hayak can't slam it home.
Love to see guys follow on that offensive rebound.
That would have been a painful turnover. Zagu.
Eat up, big man. Oh, he could have it. See, on that possession there, Casey's got time to back Greg all the way down. Took that shot with a good 5-6 feet away from the rim.
The lead is back up to 10. 3:08 left in the third. Reddick on Fofo. Off the Wint screen. Wint pops back out. He's got Iziagu on him. Shawn Henry not in the game. Where will the offense come from for the Hounds?
Nice rip by Scholl.
There we go. Oh, AJ Lawson. Just a little out of his reach. He's calling it himself, saying it was my bad.
He's a really good teammate as well. Just to, being the star that he is, he's never cocky. He never puts, he never puts his teammates down. High character kid is AJ.
Henry back in the game, has the rock. Takes it hard at Iziagu, the defensive player of the year, is there for the swat.
Defensive player of the year, swatting the most outstanding player of the year. This is some high-level ball, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these guys headed to the NCAA next year. Casey Izagu's been offered by Western Michigan. Coach Holland has spent a lot of time in Canada trying to seal the deal there.
Lindo misses the first. Want to say thank you to our viewers helping us break an NPA record for live viewership on our YouTube channel.
And by the time this game is over, a lot of people tune into the game after later on tonight. We'll see that number climb to about 3,000.
Going back the other way. This is the point where the Hounds are going to be tested. They are down 11. They've just turned the ball over. Big moment for them right now. They need to stop. Hutchinson almost comes up with it. AJ Lawson into the corner. Reddick kick back out. Deflected. Mo Allen whips it over to Lindo. Iziagu loses it. Ooh, that's a travel. Fofo, Reddick on him. Dondre Reddick has been so good in this game. Fofo on AJ Lawson. That is a great matchup to watch. Look at Iziagu, so active off the ball. Just coming through.
Hey, talk about it. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him. Hit off the shoulder. Hit off right shoulder. Hit off right shoulder.
Coming together. Talk it over. Adam Huffman's not going to appreciate this call if it's switched.
And we won't be able to go to that replay up until the 2-minute mark of the second. of the fourth quarter. So no replays up until then. The NPA has enforced the replay rule in the last 2 minutes, which I think is pretty special to be able to change a call during that time.
Moalen off the Iziagu screen. Hafez Moalen. This has been the difference today. GTA Prep, their secondary players have all stepped up.
He's having a terrific end to his high school career. Hafez Moalen earned his way onto this starting lineup. Wasn't always a starter. About halfway through the season.
Fofo with the basket. The Hounds looking to get us to single digits before the fourth starts. Easier said than done when GTA Prep offensively just hitting on all cylinders. Hafez Moalen. Great move, comes up limping though. AJ Lawson gets it back. Moalen's open. Bad ankle, shoots it anyways. Hafez Moalen. Wow. Have yourself a game, sir. Hafez Moalen pushes the lead to 13. GTA Prep looking to step on the necks of the Notre Dame Hounds.
Yet again, a 10-point advantage restored for Team Blue. Oh! It's Judy Charges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in! No good! 2 seconds to go! Oh!
Commercial spots available to promote and market your brand, event, or product. Enjoy the ultimate way to catch the game when you can.
NPH Scouting Service. The NPH Scouting Service is another platform for exposure with a network of over 300 coaches and scouts from some of the most recognizable brands and programs. Our scouts are constantly evaluating talent.
The lead's up to 16. The number 4 seed has come out on fire against the Notre Dame Hounds. Like, is there anybody that hasn't played well for GTA Prep in this game?
Man, the supporting cast has been absolutely terrific, taking a lot of the load off of AJ. You've seen Josh Houghton step up and make threes from the corner. You've seen Hafez Moalen, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and look at the defense he's playing here. Well timed.
Meanwhile, the defensive player of the year,
not letting anything easy.
Casey Iziagu, working on a double-double. Already has 10 boards and 5 blocks. That's what you expect from your defensive player of the year. Sholayak missing both, gets it back, gets it to go. Foul on Hutchinson. Shooting foul in the bonus. Lawson misses the first. AJ Lawson misses both, but Casey Iziagu with a free throw stick back jam. Uppercase is having his coming out party at the NPA National Championship. Tag it, Dotto. Four-second difference. Game clock, shot clock. The lead's at 16. Halati, no good. Zagu has been all over everything, and look at no call. Wow.
Now here's the thing, that is a tough no call, but by the book, I believe that the no call was correct.
3 on the clock, Hafith Moalen gets it off, oh no, misses. 16-point lead, GTA Prep, the #1 team ranked coming into the national championship, is down 16 heading into the 4th. What's going to happen in the final quarter? You let us know.
With a player like AJ Lawson on their roster, GTA Prep always gets their opponent's best shot. Opposing players raise their game to try to measure up to the #1 player in the NPH's 2019 class, and Lawson would not have it any other way.
Like before, I never had targets, so I like having it now. People know who I am, so every game I have to play my best, and if I don't, then everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's not the best, he's not #1. So I have to prove myself every game, so I feel like it's a challenge, and it's a good challenge.
He excites me. I'm very proud of that kid. If you saw him a year ago or 2 years ago, you would say, you know, he's a kid that has potential. But in the last year and a half, 2 years, his skill level, his IQ, his physicality, and you're kind of seeing a lot of these things, and you see him going up against big talent in all through North America. But very rarely do I tell him this, there you go, AJ, proud of you.
I barely hear like compliments. He's always either dissing me, trying to like keep me humble, keep me grounded. He used to train pros and stuff like that before, so he's trying to train me like a pro. I like Coach Coop.
Much like Lawson's progression over the last few years, head coach David Cooper has seen his own personal growth. A former NCAA player who then played and coached professionally, the transition to the prep school ranks came with its own personal challenges, including a disappointing debut season. But that only fueled his fire to improve himself and his players heading into this season.
The Hounds down 16 to start this 4th quarter. To Shawn Henry, to Sholayak. We were talking off air. The difference in this game is quite obvious. Date again, pulls it down. Hutchinson, Henry, corner 3. No good. Offensive rebound, not there. Back the other way. Pretty simple what's happening here. The Notre Dame Hounds have improved depth this year over last season, but absolutely none of them are taking care of business today.
You got that right.
Sholayak has been off the mark in the entire game. Avery Hutchinson, battling foul trouble, has not been able to find his game either. None of their bigs, their pick and pop guys, have found their range. While on the other side, GTA Prep. I talked to them late in the year, interviewed them at their home gym, and all the players to a man said, David Cooper has developed us like pros. And I think we're seeing it right now. Every one of them playing at a high level, including Joshua Houghton. Henry. And look, that's what I mean. Hafith Moalen, clean strip, back the other way, Houghton. No good, offensive rebound, battling down low.
I don't know what your thoughts are, Jay, but Hafith Moalen's been the MVP of this game so far.
I'd say he or Casey Zagu. Zagu has been huge. The defensive player of the year has been just that in this game, leaving no doubt who should be that player in the NPA this season. And there's Shawn Henry. I mean, the NPA's most outstanding player is going to have to be that and more in the 4th quarter if he's going to be able to bring his team back from a 17-point deficit. At the line, looking for the 3-point play. Henry can't convert the three-point play. Henry gets it back. Finds Newkirk. Good pump fake. Gets it to go. Corner. Three. Joshua Houghton has been that man from range.
Man, he's helped them stretch this lead on multiple occasions in this game alone. That three ball's really falling for him.
Has allowed A.J. Lawson to get a rest.
That 5 a.m. wake-up call.
Oh, that was not.
For the GTA Prep boys.
Timeout. Leads at 18. We'll be back after a short break.
Accuracy and credibility. NPH Scouting Service. The NPH.
There is something special going on in Wilcox, Saskatchewan, a village of under 400 people best known for its hockey pedigree. Over the last few years, a core group of basketball players have formed a tight bond, and led by their two stars, they are making the Notre Dame Hounds a prominent name in the basketball ranks.
Wilcox, Saskatchewan is flat for as far as you can see. So when you look out the windows of our weight room, you can literally see 20 miles in any direction. It really takes that stress off the kids and allows them to focus on the things they really need to be focusing on.
We're in the middle of nowhere, like absolutely nothing around us. And we're living in a village, no distractions. As a player, it's like heaven. My teachers live down the hallway, so if I need some help with an assignment, I can go do that after I go shoot. Gym time is awesome. Me and Fo are always in there like 4 times a day. He's my best friend, and no better doing it with my best friend. Me and him have been talking about this ever since.
Taking a look at GTA Prep, they've been able to rest A.J. Lawson, who's nursing a sore ankle, because the rest of their players have just played out of their minds. Joshua Houghton has 14 in the game, the majority coming in the second half. Fofo hounded by Moalen. Hutchinson, no good.
Somebody's got to be able to provide some buckets for the Hounds.
Notre Dame getting it back. Their bench isn't giving up in this game.
Man, if this pans out the way that it's going right now, and it's GTA Prep and CTA in the finals, Jay, how well is that matchup? That is an awesome, awesome matchup. Size-wise, length, speed, athleticism.
Kayak. Wow.
They needed that one.
And the bench is up for the Hounds. They needed that in the first quarter. But better late than never. A.J. Lawson back on the floor. Corner three. Nope.
Penetration dish game from GTA Prep is working for them. They're getting a lot of open looks on the perimeter.
Big offensive rebound from Scotty Austin, who, and look, wow. Josh Houghton, 17. Missed much of this season with an ankle injury. Newkirk, no good. Ayak jumping with him. Foul down low. Putting him to the line. If you think that GTA Prep feels comfortable with his 18-point lead, you would be wrong. They are scratching and clawing.
Like I said in that earlier game, when you got some sort of lead on your opponent, you got to squash them. You got to take them out of their misery. You got to seal the deal, especially in a semifinal game. I'm going all the way. Sportsmanship out the window on this one.
Lawson to Halati. There we go. They need something, do the Hounds. Oh, Fofo misses the breakaway layup. You know who doesn't miss? Just Shawn Henry, crushing and banging and going to the line looking for the three-point play. Is that the spark that will get the Hounds out of the doghouse? They have been staring down a double-digit deficit since halftime. And just as the spark was provided, in comes uppercase Casey Izagu, who has been an impact player on D for GTA Prep. The Defensive Player of the Year has been just that this season. Sorry, in this game, absolutely, along with this season. Ooh. Fofo gets it up. Henry. Back to a date again. Handoff. Hutchinson to Ayak. No good. Look at it, date again. Getting after it on the glass. Ayak again. That is some big time shots at a big point of the game. Leads down to 10. Ooh, AJ Lawson walking the half-court line like a tightrope. Adetigan has been a difference maker. Timeout asked for and granted by head coach David Cooper. Tell your friends, tell your family, the lead's at 10. We got a game under 5 minutes to go. Tune in.
The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only national prep school basketball league is accepting applications from high-level programs from coast to coast. The NPA provides top competition, unrivaled exposure, and every program will have an impact in the growth of the league. We may also be able to provide opportunities for individual players looking to join one of the NPA teams. The team application deadline is April 30th. Email info@northpolehoops.com to start the process for your chance to join a nation inspired.
Everyone has their story. What's yours? Were you born with the ball in your hands? Or were you a late bloomer? Are you a dead-eye shooter? Or a high flyer?
Goes up an alley-oop! All elbow! Williams!
Are you a leader?
Did you think this game was over? 10-point lead, GTA Prep, 9 on the shot clock. AJ Lawson working on Hutchinson. Stepping back into the corner. No good. Ayak skying for the rebound. Gets it poked away. GTA Prep getting on the ground. Travel call on. We're going back to GTA Prep. Oh. Lawson with the three. Back to 13, 4:30 left. Henry taking it hard, can't get it to go, gets it back. Houghton off the Iziagu screen. Charge are going back the other way. $11-point lead, 4:08 left. Tense in here, I feel it. Tense for two reasons. One, GTA Prep is 4 minutes away from booking their trip to the NPA championship game to take on the defending champs, while the Hounds are knocking on the door of a comeback that would be unbelievable. Fofo no good.
Not enough bodies going after the rebound for the Hounds. Kahinka needs to be far more effective in this game.
Numbers going back the other way. Ayak thought about it. Finds Henry.
Well, way off balance.
He's just too jacked up right now, I think. He knows what's on the line. The Hounds have a bullseye on them. Never before has a team from Saskatchewan come into a tournament with this much pressure on them. Travel call. Like never before, and maybe never again, will a high school team from the prairies have this kind of spotlight on them. How will they respond? Stuck 11 with 3:14 to go. I don't know what to say about that.
That's all.
Adam Huffman just looked at me and said, I don't know what the hell that was. That was Shulayak pulling up from well beyond the line, banking home a three.
Could have a turnaround here.
Shawn Henry fouled. Hey, good call. There is a lot on the line right now, folks.
And they can't say that these Ontario refs are biased. The Hounds are getting their calls.
And you know, I'm watching over in the left. I just realized now that BC Christian Prep in the corner of the gym are amped up.
And they're cheering on the Hounds.
Yeah, they're watching their West Coast brethren battle it out. To Shawn Henry, front rim and out. Free throws have been a story throughout this tournament. Fouls have been a story throughout this tournament, as it always is at this age group. Hits the second, down 7, 2:50 to go. Get your popcorn ready, folks. That is the second time that Avery Hutchinson Coach Coop working the officials, asking the question. Mo Allen, so smooth with the ball. Ayak after him.
Crafty, man. He's crafty. That would be the word to label Mo Allen with.
Wow, Henry has a drop in his lap. Ayak back the other way. Oh no. Wow! Ayak! Holy, I don't know what is happening right now. He has been ice cold the entire game. Banks in a three, pulls another one out of his hat. AJ Lawson answering. No, Ayak comes down with it. Oh, risky pass. Fofo ahead. Hutchinson. Just Shawn Henry. Two-handed slam. Timeout on the floor. They're going crazy.
We got ourselves.
Sheridan College of Brampton is rocking. Stay with us. We'll be back.
This is nuts.
Keep it going. Keep the intensity high.
Get your feet square. Get your feet square.
Take it home, write it down, grab a homie, and work on it. Work on it, master it.
AJ Lawson, go! He gets it to go! Wow! Check it out, Jalen.
Oh my God!
Top 10, top 10.
Two-way players are the best players. Understand that. Two-way players are the best players.
Here's Sabri Phillip, two-hand jam!
Let's go, boy!
It doesn't matter from what city you're from, how tall you are, what school, what club you represent. Game speaks. There's no politics here.
Okay, let's keep it going. Keep the intensity high.
Get your feet square. Get your feet square.
Take it home, write it down, grab a homie, and work on it. Work on it, master it.
AJ Lawson, go! He gets it to go! Wow! Check it out, Jalen.
Oh my God!
The Notre Dame Hounds have almost erased a double-digit deficit. They trailed, and they're being welcomed onto the floor by the traveling Saskatchewan fan base at midcourt.
Sholayak, who I was all over for being completely off the mark in this game, banked in a three from pretty much just over half, pulled up for another, and then just Shawn Henry in transition crushed it home, erasing a 12-point deficit. It's down to just 2. Inbound, 2:08 left. Tristan Lindo. Into the corner, Houghton, who's been red hot in this game. Hafith Moalen working on Avery Hutchinson. Gets it down low. Casey Zagu, clear out. Hook shot, no good. Ayak, look at it come down, tries to save it off the defender, Hafith Moalen.
That's the craftiness we talked
about. High basketball IQ, foul on the floor, I believe. Oh, they call it on Kahinka. 2 shots, my mistake. Lindo at the line, looking to push this lead back up to 4. Shawn Henry currently sitting at a business-like 29-10-5.
Unbelievable semifinal, man. We couldn't have asked for something better than the way that this game has played out. From the quarterfinals till today, Jay, it's been a pleasure.
If you want to know what the NPA is about and got some time, pull up the 4 quarterfinals from yesterday and the 2 semis today. If you're not convinced that this is special right here, you are lost, my friend. Ayak, Moalen looking to move his pocket.
He's got to move the ball. He almost got called on a travel there. You got to move the ball. You can't hang on to it that long.
Jump ball. Going back GTA way. For everything good Ayak has done the last little while, that right there was not what you want in the final minute and a half. With everything that's occurred, GTA Prep is in the position they want to be in. Lindo, so good with the ball.
Good recognition from Lindo there.
Ooh, Kahinka pulls it down.
Where has Kahinka been? That was a beautiful rebound by him.
Hutchison with the ball. AJ Lawson on him. Kahinka, oh no. Front rim and out. Lawson tries to come down with it, saves it. That's going to be Hounds ball. 1:09 to go, down 4. The Hounds 12 on the shot clock. Ayak inbounding. Resetting the 24-second shot clock. 1:09 on the game clock. Henry. Back to Ayak. Why not? Nope.
Unnecessary. I mean, I know you made the last 2, but that's way too deep.
Oh, wow. And Coach David Cooper put his head in his hands, deep breaths. Hey, you're up 4 in the final minute. You're where you want to be if you're GTA Prep. Henry pushing it, doesn't want to force it.
Good change of direction, but he loses it.
And Hafith Moalen push it back the other way.
This is the guy. This is the guy.
Taking his time, so smart. Houghton has had the hot hand, but no good. Henry pulls it down. Gets it to Hutchinson. 36 seconds to go. Hutchinson, Fofo. Kick out, Sholayak. No, Hutchinson tip. Gets it, brings it down. 28 seconds. Wide open Fofo. GTA Prep fell asleep at the wheel. Ooh. Of note, the Hounds without a timeout. Coach David Cooper wants to talk it over. Let's stay here to talk things over a little bit here. A reminder that we do have instant replay capabilities in the final seconds. 25 seconds on the clock. $431 people watching live on the stream right now. GTA Prep led by double digits at the half. The Hounds trailed by double digits nearly this entire second half until the final 4 minutes when Sholayak just went stupid, taking 2 shots that left his head coach scratching his head. But those shots went in, and Shawn Henry followed that up. That was an 8-0 run that erased that 12-point deficit. We're now sitting at a 2-point lead for GTA Prep. Both teams with 0 timeouts. If you hear me go quiet here down the stretch, that's because I want to bring you here within the gym at Sheridan College in Brampton so you can feel the intensity that we're feeling here in the second semifinal. On the line is a berth in the NPA National Championship game against the defending champion, Canada Top Flight Academy.
Second annual, baby, let's get it.
Tristan Lindo inbounding, Fofo on him. They cut off Hafith Moalen. That 6'9" wingspan, a little tough to get over. Lawson, Hutchinson on him.
That's who you want having the ball.
Lindo, Moalen. Iziagu says, no, I don't want it.
Man, good first step by Moalen, recognizing the way that the defender came at him to close out. That kid is going to be an excellent next level PG, whether he ends up Division I or whether he ends up at the youth sports level.
Fourth foul. 18 seconds on the clock. Lindo inbounding. All kinds of clutching and grabbing. AJ Lawson kick out to the corner. Smart move. They held on to it. They had one more foul to give, and they gave it. 13.6 on the clock. 79-77.
Houghton's been excellent.
Avery Hutchinson fouls out. In comes 5 fouls for Hutchinson. Coach Huffman asking if they can have time for a little chat. Hits the first. This is big. This second free throw could be everything right now. Houghton, who has been clutch for GTA Prep. Houghton missed months this season with an injured ankle. Has been chomping at the bit to get back into the lineup. Clutch free throws. Kahinka inbounding.
And he's got the type of game film that he can send to coaches at the next
level.
level.
And it's stolen as Tristan Lindo, who has been one of the X factors for this team the entire season, in the starting lineup today, and Lindo comes up with the steal. Head coach David Cooper pulling all of his boys back.
And this game's not over. 12 seconds to go.
Tristan Lindo begs to differ.
Yeah, this next one could seal it.
This is the second.
Still got possession.
2 in the ball. Moalen.
Man, Moalen. The shiftiness of Moalen. You can't stay in front of that dude.
Five-point lead. All but over right now. Moalen misses the first, just leaving the door open a crack. It's the second, 6-point lead. You're gonna need a miracle. And AJ Lawson just shut the door. Lawson dribbling it out. Houghton has it. The Notre Dame Hounds battled back, but the GTA Prep has peaked at.
Casey is zipping up his whole team right now. They're not trying to celebrate yet. They are not trying to celebrate. He's telling everybody to hush. And the tears right now of Shawn Henry. The tears flowing for Shawn Henry. Emotional ending to his career.
GTA Prep have peaked at the right time. GTA Prep have a berth in the final against the defending champion, Canada Top Flight Academy. 5 p.m. game tomorrow. The second time ever that a national championship will be handed out at the high school level. It's not over for these Hounds. They can still take home
a consolation championship. As you see the handshakes, every one of these guys knows what it means to every one of these players. Showing the respect, AJ Lawson giving a hug, and just Shawn Henry embraced by David Cooper. David Cooper knows how special of a player he is. Give it up for both of these teams. We got 2 games tomorrow, folks. 3 p.m. The Hounds taking on the Central Tech Blues. And at 5 p.m., GTA Prep. Can they go from the 4 seed and win a national championship by taking out the defending champs? You'll find out tomorrow. 3 and 5, Sheridan College in Brampton. Or catch us live on the stream. Thank you for joining us as we continue to make history. The National Preparatory Association signing off.